Greetings and welcome back. It's day 16. Hopefully you enjoyed day 15 and the headline swipe file. Today we're going to get into kind of the question. Here's the question I want to pose to you. Is email really dead? Over the past few years, with the birth of chatbots and messenger marketing and all the various ways to contact customers, some people have said email marketing is dead, right? And I just want to tell you today, at least according to the data, whoever has said that is just dead wrong, okay? They're just dead wrong. And if we look at the conversion rate by source, and you can see these conversion rates, they're compiled by the reputable marketing company HubSpot. Email marketing is not dead. In fact, if you look at it, right, paid, email, social, referrals, organic, and direct, you have email marketing has one of the highest conversion rates. Email marketing, I just want to tell you guys, sometimes it's not sexy. Sometimes people don't love talking about email marketing. It's not dead. And in fact, it's one of the best ways to grow your business and grow sales and revenue. Okay? So before we get too far into the weeds on how to turn your visitors into a highly engaged email list, let's just cover some basics. Okay? So first of all, why is email marketing so effective? I want to convince you on this right now so you understand. Because a lot of people, when they're newer to this industry, they're trained to believe that this stuff doesn't actually work because they haven't developed skills yet. And so what happens is they start out trying this whole thing called email marketing before they've actually built skills, and it doesn't work. So then they're convinced that email marketing doesn't work. Make sense? So number one, email marketing is an instant way to reach your audience, okay, aka your email subscribers, at just the push of a button. You sit down, you type an email, you hit send, okay? But it's also extremely cost effective, right? You don't have to pay for ads every single time that you launch that, right? So according to the Direct Marketing Association, email marketing yields an approximate 4,300% ROI for businesses in the United States. How powerful is that? So what email marketing does is it allows you to provide value, build lasting relationships, and stay in contact with your prospects for an extended period of time. This means you're creating an asset. And I want you to write that word down if you haven't already. Asset, okay? There's a difference between you running ads to a certain offer, right, and just pumping Facebook ads or Google ads or YouTube videos or whatever to an affiliate offer or to whatever product or service that you have. But building an asset is building a business. And so if you're serious about building a business, you need a long-term asset that you can go back to the well over and over and over again for more sales. So rather than trying for a one-off sale of a random product or service or whatever, you need to have a list of people that you can nurture, give value to, and occasionally ask for a sale over and over and over again. And that's what email marketing allows you to do. So with powerful software these days, you can also segment audiences. You can give them audience scores. You can send them targeted emails directly geared towards what it is that they've already shown interest about. This is super powerful. But you can also make them time-sensitive offers like Black Friday deals, other holiday promotions, etc. You just sit down, type the email, click send, and watch the sales pour in. I call this something, and if you want to write this down, write and grow rich. If you've ever read the book Think and Grow Rich, this concept is write and grow rich. Well, maybe it's not that easy, but you get the point, right? It's a skill you've got to learn and cultivate and build. So in the land of email marketing, there's various types of emails, okay? So we'll get to that stuff a little bit later in the week. When do I use a broadcast? When do I use an automated email? We'll get to all of that stuff, but for now, let's just unpack the different types of emails, okay? So there's different categories of emails. First and foremost that we're going to cover here is transactional emails. So these are usually the types of emails that would go out for updates or notifications, right? Such as order confirmations, receipts, shipping notifications, account setup, returns, support, password updates, unsubscribes. It's transactional, right? There's a transaction happening, and that's where those function, okay? Now, there's also relational emails. We're going to happen to hit a lot more on relational emails in this week, but these are used to build on deeper relationships and gain trust with your readers. According to HubSpot, If you use relational emails to nurture your leads, you're likely to generate 50% more sales. 50% more sales-ready leads at a 33% lower cost, okay? So these would be like a welcome email or a high-value content or a story. Sometimes people don't even realize stuff happens throughout your day that you should be telling your email list about. You should email them about experiences that you've had throughout your day. Entertaining opinion pieces, one of the best emails, back when the 2016 election was happening and I had my email list, and I sent them an email that said, Trump plus Hillary thoughts. And that was my subject line. And lo and behold, it got the best open rates for the year. See, that kind of stuff is stuff that people don't just, when people sit, this used to be me all the time, and maybe this is you, when you sit with a brain that's in overwhelm mode because you feel incompetent, you feel overwhelmed, and you feel scared and insecure about your identity as a marketer. When your brain sits in that space, it doesn't allow you to start thinking through ideas like this. So what I want you to do is realize that this whole boot camp, this whole 30 days is really meant to, in a way, sort of reduce this level of overwhelm that's happening in the brain and free you to bring you to your marketing, okay? This can also be links to blog posts, FAQ, or just share personal experiences, okay? So these relational emails are super powerful in developing a relationship with your audience. Super powerful. Promotional emails is the final type of email, okay? So these are used to get people to take immediate action, okay? It would include things like promo content, new product offerings, sales, trials, event announcements, and webinars. These are more promo, limited time offer, okay? Limited LTO time offer, okay? Or an offering. Just they're more geared towards specials, unique coupons, those types of things, right? Black Friday, those types of things, okay? So the end goal is to create a mixture of content that goes out to your email list so they're not always feeling like you're just pitching the next hot thing. So if you intertwine personal stories, webinar announcements, new holiday specials, or even just one-time offers, what'll happen is you'll get your audience more engaged. You'll build more trust, and as a result, you'll get more sales. So to wrap this sort of introduction up, when you've got your email list, right? So far we've talked about your offer, okay? And we've talked about your funnel, okay? And now we're talking about the emails. So when people go through your funnel, remember, one of the first things that we have them do is give us their email address and become a lead, right? So then from that moment on, you have this person, we'll call them a contact, right? And that email list builds and grows and evolves over time. But you have a contact, right, who from that moment forward in the timeline of their relationship to you, they need sprinkled in promo emails. They need sprinkled in relational emails, okay? And as you do that, and if you can do that well, what'll happen is, just like in a relationship, right? Sometimes there's transactional things. Sometimes there's just relational get-to-know-me things, right? There's a lot of different inner workings. Your email list functions essentially just like a relationship. You are in a relationship with your email list. And a lot of people don't see that these contacts are a relationship and they're people. They're people, right? We have become now here's just one little nugget, and take a note on this. Remember back to when email was first started. What was email used for? It was used for writing to friends. And really, the whole point of email is communication, and it was originally intended between friends, just to have a fun, hey, how's it going? Catch up. Right now we text message or WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever. But the original, right? And so what I want you to do is I want you to shift away from what email has become, which is this very businessy, corporate type thing. And I want you to sit down and write emails like you're writing to friends. And even if you don't do it all the time, I want you to get in the habit of writing to friends, just writing to a pal, writing to a friend, right? And so today, for the first assignment here in your notes, I want you to just sit down and I want you to write about 300 or more words, ideally 1,000 to 2,000, but that's a lot. But I just want you to sit down and write a little story. So you'll intro, if I'm going to do a 300 words, okay? I'm going to do 100 of just an intro to a story, okay? I'm going to do 100 of sort of a segue into a product, and then 100 with a call to action. What do you want them to do? Okay? I want you to practice this. Okay? Intro, which is really problem. Segue is agitate, and CTA is solution. Remember, we talked about the PAS, the problem, agitate, solution formula for writing copy. Problem, agitate, solution. Problem, agitate, solution. Problem, agitate, solution. Right? Call to action, call to action, call to action. I want you to sit down and I want you to just write an email. And I want you to practice the habit of writing every day. That's the important piece of this boot camp. I can give you all of the secret hacks. I can give you all of the secret the secret emails that convert, right? I can give you them all. I can give you the whole chest. But if you don't build a habit in these 30 days to sit down and write and grow rich, it'll fall on deaf ears. Okay, so I want you to sit down and I want you to start building that habit today, now, not later, not tomorrow, not next week. You're watching this right now. I want you to go in, I want you to start doing it. So here's what I want you to do. When you finish this video, you're going to go write a 300 plus word email. And if you have an email list, I want you to send the dang thing. If you don't, just type it out on your computer. That's fine too. And only after that, I want you to mark this day complete. Click done, mark it complete, and let me know that you wrote it, okay? Hey, congratulations. Just want to say this. Congratulations and really well done on just sticking with this. I know that sometimes it's easy to fall behind, and that's okay because there's a lot going on. But really, well done to those of you who are just sticking it out, catching up if you were behind, and for those of you who are staying on task, just amazing job. Well done, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 17.